Hi everyone. So today we're going to talk about the Dial of Destiny. So first of all, I want to just welcome you to my YouTube channel in the Heart of History. Thank you for joining. And we're going to kind of go on a little adventure here and explore this latest myth. So in the latest Indiana Jones movie, he talks about this Dial of Destiny. So if you've seen it, it's the fifth Indiana Jones movie. It's currently in the movie theaters. So you may have heard of this Dial of Destiny. If you're a fan of Indiana Jones, you've seen the movie, or you're just simply a fan of history and the fan of artifacts or lost items, or just a fan of history, period. So my question for you all is the Dial of Destiny real, or do you think the Dial of Destiny is real? So first I want to kind of go and mention again that this is definitely from the latest Indiana Jones movie. But I also want to add that I am a big fan of Indiana Jones, and I am a big fan of his movies and that fact that he goes on these adventures and to go and find different things. He's an archaeologist, but instead of sitting in the library or just holed up in an office somewhere, he kind of goes and explores these mysteries, and whether he's willing to or whether he's pushed to, he explores these mysteries. So he's found a lot of different cool things. I know it's imaginary, you all, so I know it's just a movie, but I can't help but think that there are other archaeologists or similar people like archaeologists out there kind of exploring and finding things. We've had so many treasures uncovered over the centuries, so I know that there are people out there who actually do it, and I'm glad they are, because they uncover these awesome secrets and find these awesome things that we can kind of talk about and that we understand history better. Okay, so enough about that. So I want to talk more about this Dial of Destiny. So is it real? So I did some research and I found out that it is in fact real, but it is known, instead of the Dial of Destiny, it is known as I can't, I hope I'm saying this name right, Ankatheria mechanism. So it's a fragile item that's over 2,000 years old that was found in a shipwreck in the 1900s by a group of divers. So this is real. It's real. It's a Dial of Destiny. Not really the Dial of Destiny, but the Ankatheria mechanism, and it has similar qualities that the Dial of Destiny has. So as we look more into this Ankatheria mechanism, so we're going to talk more about it. So the Ankatheria mechanism was found near the Greek island of Ankatheria in the 1900s. A group of sponge divers working for the Mediterranean were blown off course by a storm. They sheltered on the little island Acatherium and came across a shipwreck filled with ancient treasures. Acatheria is beautiful but very treacherous. It's a barren island with jagged rocks and sheer cliffs that fall down straight into the sea. The sponge divers sheltered there, and when the storm passed, they dived down. The divers were rewarded when they found the shipwreck full of treasures. So imagine that. Oh my gosh. So you're not only, so you're thrown on this island, you're in the Mediterranean, thrown on this Greek island, and you decide to, hey, we're here, so let's go down and dive to see if we found anything. And then you come across this awesome treasure. And they didn't just find this Ankatherian mechanism, they found other things as well, a lot of different statues. It's also said that the first diver that went down was a little afraid, because when he went down, he saw all the statues and thought it was a bed of corpses. But he went back up, and then some more divers came down with him again, and they uncovered that no, these are not corpses; these are actual statues, and these are part of the treasure as well. So, and plus many more. So we're gonna dig deeper. So the ship set sail between the 70 and 60 BC. It was coming back west from the Asian Minor Coast, the Eastern Mediterranean. It was a Greek trading vessel that was carrying this luxury cargo back home, but it didn't make it. So now we have the shipwreck, because in 70 or 60 AD, I'm sorry, 70 or 60 BC, the shipwreck didn't make it. So that's how all these treasures got lost down in the water, and therefore the divers were able to find them years later. So the divers, they found this shipwreck. They explored some, and they, of course, got some assistance. So they recovered as much of the cargo as possible and as they could. And they worked with the Greek government and were directed by archaeologists. So the divers, of course they were divers, but they may not have known what they actually found. So they had the Greek government help them, and they had these archaeologists help them, because the archaeologists might be able to pinpoint what certain items were, and that's the fact they actually did. So they pinpointed what a lot of items were. And as you can see, I have some pictures of the Greek island Acatherium. So as you can see these pictures, you can see how beautiful the island is. Look at the water, look at the rocks, just the whole setup of the island is beautiful. So imagine like how it looks underneath. So deep, deep, deep in the sea is this shipwreck. So they got a lot of items out, but there's still several things in there. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of divers have kind of gone over the years and uncovered more things. So we may find some more things. I think they've gotten most of the important things out, but you never know what you find. There may be something else hidden deep in there. Okay, so some of the historians say that more than a millennium before the 13th century, Europeans invented the first mechanical clocks. The Acatherium mechanism employed similar complex technology, including gear wheels, dials, and pointers to chart the cosmos. The ancients used it to predict eclipses, track the movement of the sun and the moon. So that's what the alleged new piece, the Acatherium mechanism, has. So one of the mysteries from the movie is that the piece actually brings back time, or that you can go to a point in time and change things, or just go back to a point in time, which that is completely false. We definitely know that's not what it does for real. That's only imaginary. If this piece that they found in the 1900s did that, the world would be very different today. As you can understand how it would be very different. So that is definitely false. So yes, the Dial of Destiny, known as the Acatherium mechanism, is real, but that particular point is not real. So in this Acatherium mechanism, it's they found it, and it had already had years of water damage. So eventually the pieces started to kind of come off. The museum and archaeologists did break, like it was a larger piece. They kind of broke into 3 parts. So they have each of those on display. And the other items that broke off, like little small piece of chips here and there, they do have those as well. So I think it's in all about 80 pieces. Like some of them are really, really small. So they also have a reconstructed version of the Acatherium mechanism. So this is actually located in the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. So if you're ever in Athens and you go to this museum, they have almost like a prototype of what it looked like, or what they assumed it looked like when you put all the pieces together. It was originally found in a box, but that, as the years go by, that disintegrates. But they do have an actual prototype or reconstructed figure of the item in that museum. So as we're wrapping up everything and just kind of wrapping up this video, and we're talking more about the Dial of Destiny, also known as the Acatherium mechanism, we asked the question, so was Archimedes real? And the answer to that question, after doing some research, is that yes, he was real. So I have a picture, like a kind of portrait at his tomb. This was a portrait done by Benjamin West. And then I actually have a picture of his tomb. So, and we're going to say alleged tomb, because I'm not positive that this is his tomb, but after doing some research, it does look like this is it. And this is located in Italy. So if you're ever in Italy and want to kind of look at the Archimedes tomb or the area, just go and maybe ask some questions, do some research before you go, just to make sure you're going to the right place. But if this is the tomb, it's a very nice tomb. I mean, it's really nice. So I would definitely check it out if I'm ever in Italy. So that's all for the video today. So if you're ever in Italy, or if you're ever in, Greece, amongst these islands, and just want to go check out that museum as well, please go do it. You'll find more about this Architherium mechanism and the shipwreck. I'm pretty sure they have much more data and much more artifacts, and just much more information, period, about this alleged Dial of Destiny, as named on the latest Indiana Jones movie. So again, thank you for joining my channel, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll be having more videos in the future, so don't hesitate to subscribe. And also, if you want to put yourself on those notifications, you'll get the notifications as soon as I post a video. And just remember to also like the video. That does help my channel out. I am definitely trying to get more subscribers so I can do more research and, do some more travels and uncover these ancient histories for you all. Thank you.